tonight we are going to do earrings. So all about the earrings, we still have quite a few. So we will go ahead and show a bunch of those tonight. Let me see if I can get things refreshed here so we can see where we're at. There we go. Oh, look at that, I see me. All right. I need this to separate. There we go. Somehow they've started putting split panes on this browser, and it's really weird because then you don't have a link at the top. So there we go. Make sure you say hi when you come in so that I know that everything is working correctly. It looks like it is, so we will hope. Hope is good. Let's see. Okay, got the links out there, so that should take care of that. I do have my separate messenger chat up, so if anybody needs to messenger in order to put in their order, that's fine. If you need to text me, that is also fine. I do have these, the Facebook and the YouTube up so that I can see your comments. So even if you are on those, I should be able to see the comments. So just let me know. Let's see. Let me separate these so that I can, there we go, see both of them at the same time. That works better. Hi, Mom. It's actually kind of cool with the comments that I can do the split pane. It's just a pain when I'm trying to get the link for the show because the links don't show at the top like they usually do. So, but that means my chats show up right next to each other, which is kind of neat since we only have it on 2 platforms. So let me see. Let's put in the live chat for YouTube. We've got that. My website is still up. If you want to order something from that, please just private message me with what you want so that I can get it on your invoice correctly, because obviously the prices aren't adjusted in that store. That is the Paparazzi store. I'm working on putting things back on my Square store, which is where you get your invoices from right now, so that you can look at them on the Square store, because I can adjust the prices as much as I want there. And I'll leave that up for a while. And as things dwindle here, I'll take it off of there. I do have still 2 Z necklaces, the fancier necklaces. Those are usually, I think they're $35 now. These are $15, which is just a little bit less than my actual cost was on them, because I bought them before the price increase. So I paid $16.75 for them. I'm going to sell them for $15. I have 2 different ones, but only one of each. So if you are interested in those, let me know. Hello, Shannon. How are you? It is hot today, isn't it? Earlier when I was looking at it, it said 84 degrees. That is ridiculous. I can't believe it's 84 today. And then it's going to be like 57 in a day or 2. So, up and down, up and down. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Kind of sounds like everything else. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll do as many earrings as we can get done. I do want to end it by 8:45 so that we're not keeping you all night. Our first pair is Floral Renaissance in red. Let me hold them up here first. These are the red moonstone with white rhinestones around it. And it has the floral, I don't know, it's not really filigree, but we're going to call it that, around the outside. This is the length and the size. So we have 1 pair of these left. These are Floral Renaissance in red. And they are going to be number 1. If you do need a red moonstone necklace to go with these, I do have one. It's a longer one. So just letting you know what is available. I'm not going to show it tonight, but it is available. And Jane, let me pull you up over here, because I know you have, there we go, stop and go for you on the video. Okay, well, you can always rewatch it when you're done. or when we're done for whatever you want. And I'll be around. Let's see, Richly Rustler in blue. These are blue with a silver backing. There we go. So the blue crackle stone in flower formations. This is the length and size. So we have Richly Rustler in blue, and these are number 2. I just have one pair of those. I was actually looking through my earring drawers earlier today, the ones that are still in the packages, and you know, sometimes I sell things in person, and so they buy them off my display, and then I don't realize that they're not out anymore, and so I found a few pairs like that, so I pulled them out. These I actually have myself. I love these. These are called Prismatic Perennial. They are in multi, so these are iridescent rhinestones. I don't know if you can tell the colors on the video screen or not. Sometimes they show better than others, but these are iridescent. They kind of look like a cross between a snowflake and a flower to me. I wear them either way. This is the length and size. So Prismatic Perennial, I just have one pair of these as well. They are number 3. You can see I have my numbers back, but I am missing a few numbers, so you are not going crazy if I seem to skip some numbers. I know I'm missing like 21 and 22 for sure. I have no idea where they went, but as of next week, I'm throwing them in the trash after the Sunday show. We're going to end the show by throwing the numbers in the trash. So, that's the end of our show. Graceful Gesture in gold. I have one of these. These are pearlescent leaves, or not leaves, petals, flower petals. There we go. And then we have these little strands coming down out of them like they're dripping. This is rhinestones, and then these two are gold with little pearly beads on them. As you can see, there's also little pearly beads inside the petals on each one, little clusters. These are a post back. Hello, Rosie. This is the length and the size. Move that out of the way. Hi, Esley. So I have one more of these. Graceful Gesture in gold, number 4. I would burn the cards next week, but my trash can is plastic, and I don't think that's a good idea in here. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something crazy like that, but I don't think Max would appreciate it, and it'd probably smell bad. And it might set off the smoke detector. Who knows? The Works in multi. These are also iridescent. These are teardrops. So we have white stones inside, and then iridescent stones all around the outside. This is the length and size. So we have the Works in multi. This is my last pair of these. They are number 5. If you have any requests for earrings tonight, I am happy to pull some out. I've been setting aside those ones that we've already done. So we have all the ones that are on my spinners left, and I am not going to get through them all in one show. So no problem to pull out stuff. Home Tweet Home in pink. This is a bright pink, like think neon. These are the very lightweight wood. They're kind of an egg shape with an oval cutout. 5 for you, Rosie. Gotcha. And they have little bird and flower cutouts. These are really cute. So if you have something really hot pink, these are a cute addition. This is the length and size. I do have 2 pairs of these. Home Tweet Home in pink is number 6. Let me make sure I've got that down for you, Rosie. All right, next, why do I have development tools up? Go away, development tools. We don't want those. Our next pair, they call these multi, but these are really just shades of brown. So we start with like a whitish color up here. We go to more of a gold brown here, and then a little bit lighter than sweet tea. Like if you let the ice melt in your sweet tea, that's the color these are at the bottom. And they are set in silver. They look like leaves to me. Admirable Asymmetry in multi, so if you like that ombre effect, these are cute. We've got 2 pairs of these. Admirable Asymmetry in multi is number 7. Okay, let me just move some of my windows around here. There we go. All right. Now it'll look like I'm looking up, but I'm really just making sure things show up on the screen right. Marbled Marathon in brown. This is brown stone. You can see the marbling in it. This is like that crackle stone. This is like that leather or saddle brown is what they call it in shoes. This is the length and size. Marbled Marathon in brown. We have 2, and it is number 8. I didn't even know that's what that was called, saddle brown, until I started looking at shoes. I was trying to find sandals in that color for summer because it's such a versatile color, and figured out that's what it was called. Crazy stuff you learn. Country Crush in brown. This is the brown leather. This is not quite, it doesn't have the orangey of the saddle brown, so this is like just a medium brown. This is the length and size, very lightweight. We have 2 pairs of these as well. Country Crush in brown is number 9. Number 10, we have Corsage Character in pink. So this looks like a little bouquet, kind of like a bridal bouquet. And if I'd thought about it, I would have worn them to my daughter's wedding because I would have gone with my dress and with her flowers. These have a little iridescent finish on these pink petals, and then a little silver bead to finish the inside. They are post earring. Our post is right up here in the top, so they're going to hang down something like this. Aren't they cute? You can have a bouquet on each ear. Corsage Character in pink we have 2 of. They are number 10. All right, let's see. Number 11. Number 11 is Fully Flauntable in gold. Now, I did wear these to my daughter's wedding with my necklace. I have 1 pair of these left. So these are rhinestones, teardrop-shaped rhinestones. And these are the round rhinestones around that bottom piece and then up under the top teardrop. This is the length and size. So Fully Flauntable in gold. Last pair, number 11. Let's see what else I got over here. I know I've got some silvers. Some silver button type earrings. These are post. The post is right in the middle of them, so they're going to sit like a button on your ear. Durango Desert in silver. So they have that little flower motif with a scalloped edge. This is the length and size. So just 1 pair of these. Durango Desert in silver is number 12. Let's see. Number 13, last pair of these. I Double Flare You in silver. So these are the hollow, flared out, I guess we're going to call these a C hoop because that's the shape of them. So kind of a C, and they start narrow up here, flare out toward the back. They have a nice linear texture on them. Forgot to show you that. There we go. This is the length and size. Camera's not keeping up with me again, which is nothing new. So 1 pair of these left. I Double Flare You in silver, number 13. Number 14. Oh Snapdragons in silver. So we have our little flower on the end in silver with a little gold center. They are on the snake chain on fish hooks. This is the length and size, so not too big. Oh Snapdragons in silver. This is the last pair of these, number 14. So if you like your flowers, you can definitely get your flowers tonight. Let's see. Number 15, Serving Up Sparkle in silver. So this has the hematite rhinestones. That is that dark gray rhinestone. These are the clear type up here, mirrored type on the bottom, and then white rhinestones all around the marquee shape. This is the length and size of these. I didn't wear hoops tonight because they always get caught in my hoops. Serving Up Sparkle in silver, last pair of these, number 15. Let's see, number 16. Teardrop Trifecta in brown. So these are set in gold. We have a peachy colored rhinestone on each side. In teardrop and marquee shape, we have that sweet tea colored rhinestone right in the center. We have white rhinestones all around here. And then no more gold up here. So this is the length and size of these. These are gorgeous earrings. Okay, we have 2 pairs of these. Teardrop Trifecta in brown is number 16. Number 17. Oh, let's get out some reds. These are nice to go with the wooden necklaces. I've got 1 pair left. These are called Yacht Party in red. So we have red, we have the natural wood. You can see the natural wood. We've got the espresso color. There's just a little mark. I must have made it with a dime. There we go. Super lightweight. This is the length and size. Yacht Party in red, number 17. Last pair of those. I'm trying to do these kind of quickly so that we can get through as many pairs as we can. Symphony Sparkle in silver. So these are the silvery gray pearls. Very light silver. And white rhinestones in between each of them. Set in a ring shape. This is the length and size. Catch up with me, camera. There we go. 1 pair of these left. Symphony Sparkle in silver is number 18. See, number 19. These are similar, but without the rhinestones. These are in brown. So these are a light brown, kind of a goldish brown. You can see pearly beads set in a ring. This is the length and size. This camera is just not keeping up, is it? Hello, camera. There we go. Focus. Nope, not wanting to focus. So this is the length. There we go. I have 2 pairs of these. Symphony Sparkle in brown is number 19. After I get back from the assembly and the memorial's over and all that stuff, I will start putting together some sets to post on Instagram and Facebook. So if you happen to like the matching sets, watch for those on Instagram and Facebook. Next Sunday is my last show, Esley. I would burn the cards, but again, my trash can is plastic and it would probably stink and Max wouldn't be happy and the smoke alarm would go off and there would be a whole thing. So we will do the ceremonial trashing of the cards, though, the number cards, after the show is over. So Friday we have our assembly. We will not be here on Friday, so we'll have this show. We'll have the show next Sunday, and then that is it. Then you can watch my social posts. I'll still be posting things on there for a little while. I do still have the special, a mixed box, mystery box, with no duplicate pieces, 20 pieces for $30, which is a great deal. It's $1.50 a piece. And I made them cheap because you may not love every piece you get in the box. I do try to give you the nice pieces, but you know, everybody's taste is different. But you can use them as gifts or you can give them away, whatever you want to do with them. 20 pieces for $30. And the shipping is usually no more than $8 on those. The last ones I was able to send out for like $6.50. They weren't that heavy, so let me know if you want one of those boxes. Capriciously Crimped in brown. This is also the brown crackle stone, but they are round beads and they are the crackle stone. And then we have the silver cube beads. These are all fed onto that thin wire, the metal wire. This is the length and size. I'm just glad to be done with the lives. This is not my favorite thing to do, go figure. Capriciously Crimped in brown. 2 of these available, number 20. Not that I don't like spending time with you, but I guess over the last 5.5 years I've kind of gotten used to being in front of the camera, but it is still not my favorite thing to do. All right, Dearly Debonair in red, little red beads. So we have a marquee-shaped bead up here, and then we have the small seed beads down through here, and on the little marquee-shaped trinkets on the bottom. This is the length and size. So we have just one pair of these. Dearly Debonair in red is number 23. You want number 20, Mom? Gotcha. See, I told you I was missing 21 and 22. No idea where they went. They jumped ship already. Let's see, you wanted number 20. And Rosie wants number 20. Okay, so those are sold out. It is still hot in here tonight. I have a fan here on my desk going, pointing at me, although it doesn't feel like it's putting out any air. And I'm not sure why. And my ceiling fan is going, and it's still hot. Hate that. Flamingo Flamenco in red. So these have little scrolly patterns inside the teardrop. These are silver washed with a red. Yeah, you can pick a box of just earrings. I can do that for you. This is the length and size. So Flamingo Flamenco in red, number 24. I'll even try to give you ones you don't already have, but all I know is what's on my invoices, so I'll try to give you ones I don't already have. My drink popped in my eye. That's not fun. These, I love these. The Gem Fairy in pink. So this is different shades of pink. So if you tend to wear different shades of pink, or you have necklaces in different shades of pink, these work really well. Because we have the fuchsia pink, we have the light pink, and then we have the iridescent. These are all set in silver hoops. They're set inside the hoops. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Oh, there we go. So this is the length and size. I have two pairs of these. The Gem Fairy in pink is number 25. All right, Museum Muse. Muse in black. This is the gunmetal. This is hammered double teardrops. They are fused together, so they're not going to move around. This is the length and size. Museum Muse in black. I have one pair of these left. They are number 26. I have lots of earrings left, so I have no problem doing that. In Crowd Couture, in yellow. These are a bright yellow, so not quite neon, but not lemony either. So teardrops in the shape of a teardrop. I have two pairs of these left. This is the length and size. In Crowd Couture, number 27. Two of those. Number 28. These would drive me crazy only because I would sit and play with them. I need to groom them. These are macrame. Macrame rainbow in orange and peach. So macrame on a wire. This is the length and size. And I would sit and play with these strings like I'm doing now because I would need to groom them so I don't wear them. Number 28. These are my last pair. It's one of those things, you know, I would sit at the meeting and just do this constantly. Until my husband and my son told me to knock it off. These are Delightfully Daisy in yellow. So we have yellow beads in the middle of silver daisies cut into a teardrop. I have two pairs of these. This is the length and size. Delightfully Daisy in yellow is number 29. Let's see, number 30. These are in orange. Attractive Allure in orange. So they're a little bit orange and a little bit iridescent, if you can tell. And those stones, they're set in the side of a silver hoop. This is the length and size. I have just one pair of these. Attractive Allure in orange. And these are a lighter orange. They're more like a peachy orange, not like a mandarin. number 30. Had to think of something orangey besides an orange. So, mandarin it is. One of those days. Dream Staycation in orange. So again, we have a peachy center, a peachy bead, and then we have this filigree outside. Kind of looks like little flower petals. This is the length and size. I have one pair of these left. Dream Staycation in orange, it's number 31. Let's see, Majestic Mermaid in pink. So I guess these are supposed to look like mermaid tails. They don't really to me, but whatever. Little white flowers, iridescent stones, and pink stones inside them. They are on the bottom of a silver hoop. If you hated these, you could always just take this piece off. Once you take the back off, you could slide this off over the post and just keep the silver hoops. I have 3 pairs of these. This is the length and size. So Majestic Mermaid in pink is number 32. I can always use a good set of silver hoops. I wear hoops more than anything else. Oh, and everything is $2 this show and next show. I don't know if I forgot to tell you that, so I told you. I said it on Friday night, but I know some of you weren't here, so. Oh, mandala in red. So this is that mandala design. It has red rhinestones scattered throughout it. You can see the little flowery design. I think these are kind of cool. This is my last pair. This is the length and size. Oh, mandala in red, number 33. Last pair of those. They're actually moving along pretty well. That is helpful. Last pair of these, Daisy Bennos in orange. Again, a little bit of a peachy orange, and these have gold centers, little gold bead centers. There's a post right through the back of these. I think I have these in every color they came in. This is the length and size. Daisy Meadows in orange, last pair, number 35. See, I'm missing, oh, nope, 34 was in there. It's just in the wrong order. I can't count today, apparently, either. I was having trouble sorting out my numbers earlier, and I kept getting them messed up, so here we are. Last pair of these, Badlands Ballad in orange. So these are orange crackle stone, kind of set in a flower type design. This is the length and size, so not a big earring. Badlands Ballad in orange, number 34. Because I can't count. Totem Temptress in red. So we have little discs with tribal type designs on them and a red bead pressed in the middle. This is the length and size. So we have Totem Temptress in red, last pair of these, number 36. These fishhook backs like to catch on each other. 37, last pair of these. Bohemian Ball in red. So red beads, nice filigree type scroll design, white rhinestones to set off those red beads. This is the length and size. So we have Bohemian Ball in red, number 37. Let's see, let's get a few. Do we have any purples up here? Maybe we showed all the purples. I have a hard time believing I showed all the purples. But it could have happened. Can't see any purples up here either. Alright, Bustling Blooms in orange. So each of these little flowers have an orange center. Very orange. I have one pair of these left. Bustling Blooms in orange. This is the length and size. These are going to be number 38. All right, number 39. These are yellow, called Loudly Layered in yellow. These little discs, they just look roughly from the outside. These are little flowers. Aren't they cute? Little flowers. And the silver spacers are also those little flowers. They're on a thin wire. I have 2 of these. This is the length and size, and you can move these around the wire to make them even. I just made them uneven by pulling them out to show you. So Loudly Layered in yellow, 2 of these, number 39. Number 40. What was the temperature there today, Esley? And Mom, what was your temperature today? I know it's been unreasonably hot everywhere. We never get to like this temperature or this early in the year. We might get to 80, but it's been like 84 and 85. Glassy Grotto in yellow. So these are glassy lemony yellow beads. One hanging right here in the middle of the silver marquee and the rest hanging off the bottom. This is the length and size. 39 to you, Rosie. Gotcha. 2 of these, number 40. It's 80. Yeah, so you're right up there with us then. It says it's 76 right now. It's 8:30 at night. Sun is down, and it is still 76 degrees. Not really making me want to go outside, if you know what I mean. Soul Searching in red. So red beads, we have that sunshine, the half sun. Last week was 93. Oh, yuck. Yeah, way too early for that. This is the length and size. It's been so hot or cold everywhere. It's like whatever your temperature is, but to the extreme. Only 1 pair of these, Soul Searching in red, is number 41. Number 42. Okay, now you have to have lemony cupcakes, because these look like cupcake tops to me. I have the ones that are in white. You want 29, 30, and 40. Okay. Gotcha. It's 96 right now there. Ooh, yeah, yuck. That's not good. All right, these have the post right at the top, so they're going to hang down on your ear, something like this. These are seed beads, and they're just wound around and around, kind of like a ball of yarn. We have yellow with all the other colors scattered in. They look like sprinkles on a cupcake. Number 42. I have 2 of these. It was 103 earlier. Ooh. Yeah, it's way too early for that. It's only March, and it's not even, I mean, we're getting close, but it's not the end of March yet. It is too early for this. All right, 3 of these. Just a Little Crush in pink. These are a hammered pink metal heart. They are a post earring, and our post is right up here toward the top of the little disc. This is the length and size. Just a Little Crush in pink. I have 3 of them. They are number 43. Number 44. Drop one of the rings in my lap. Artisan Relic in silver. So this is just an abstract hammered silver. Little design. This is the length and size. Yeah, it is stupidly early for 100 degrees. Last pair of these, number 44. I agree with you. This is like disrespectfully hot for this early in the year. These are also post earrings. These are called Glossy Garden in yellow. So these are little acrylic flowers. They are double-sided, each one of them. And then our post is right at the top of the ring right here. These do have some milky swirls in them. So they're going to hang like this. So Glossy Garden in yellow, 2 pairs of these, number 45. I'm going to have to get more fans. $43 for you, Rosie. It's earring night, you know? I have two of these, frilly feature in gold. So these are set on a gold hoop. They're little white pearly beads with white flower petals hanging in a little cascade off the bottom. We call that a waterfall cascade. Kind of looks like a waterfall. This is the length and size. So we have two of these, frilly feature in gold, number 46. You want 45, Mom? You got it. I need, you know, one of those big palm frond fans, because I feel like that would move a lot more air. Or one of those ceiling fans. Have you seen the ones with the like gigantic blades on them? One of our friends had one of those in her house the other night, but it wasn't turned on, and I'm thinking if you turn that on high, you could probably like blow everything off the tables in here. Proceed with caution in silver. Hey Becky, we're doing earring night. You can catch the replay for the rest of it. Everything's $2. This is the next to last show. Our last show will be next Sunday. Won't be here Friday night because of the assembly. So I think that's the rundown. Proceed with caution in silver. So we have all the triangles on the bottom. This is the length and size. This is my last pair of these. This is number 47. I'm thinking I need one of those big ones in my living room, because I think it could handle that much air movement. Although at this point I might want it right over my bed. Alright, these are Wreathed in Radiance. I had to look again. This is my last pair of these. These are red, so we've got the red pearly beads. So if you have the red, all the trimmings, the ribbon necklace, this would match that with the white rhinestones around the inside. This is the length and size. So we have Wreathed in Radiance, just one pair left, number 48. I have one of those oscillating fans that's about this big around, and we set that on our desk, and I turn that on, and then I turn the ceiling fan on, and we've got the air conditioning on. Between all that, I managed to keep somewhat cool at night, but usually I end up just kicking off the covers anyway. Drop Dead Duchess in gold. So, faceted teardrop in the center, gold frame around the outside. This is the length and size. I have two of these left. Drop Dead Duchess, number 49. My chair is protesting me leaning over the side of it. Alright, if you like a little bit bigger hoops, these are acrylic. These are the tortoise shell with the browns, and that looks like black. It could be just a really dark brown, but just have one pair of these. These are called Hot Blooded. So you have tortoise shell sunglasses. You could match these up with them. This is the length and size. Could be your summer thing. Hot Blooded in brown. Just one left, number 50. Have a little bit of a retro vibe, and so do these. These are a little smaller. It's called It's Just an Expression in yellow. They are post earring, and the post is right here in the top of that white half circle. So we've got yellow, white, and orange in these. This is going to be the length and size. So It's Just an Expression in yellow. Have two of those. It's number 51. Thought those were kind of cute. I need to get some brighter colored stuff for summer. How is it that half of my summer clothes are black too? Do we not know that black is hot in the summertime? Evidently, I have not figured this out yet. Alright, Southwest Walkabout in orange. Also one of those tribal designs. Almost looks like a quilt design, doesn't it? And then we have an orange oval bead, bright orange oval bead in the center. This is my last pair of these. This is the length and size. So Southwest Walkabout in orange, number 52. Last pair of those. Number 53. Farmhouse Fashionista. These are also in orange. little silver flowers with orange bead centers. And then up here, it's okay, Kim, up here in that oval, also the little orange beads. This is the length and size. I have one pair of these left. Farmhouse Fashionista in orange is number 53. We're going to be done in 5 minutes, and then the replay will post. Just 5 minutes. Onward and Westward. They say these are brown. This is a reddish brown, like a brick color. There we go. And that is in the crackle stone. And they have the little trinkets hanging off the bottom. This kind of looks like a fringe on the bottom. This is the length and size. 53 to you, Becky. It's length and size. Onward and Westward in brown is number 54. Just one pair of those. Let me write yours down, Becky, so I don't forget. Not that I would ever forget anything, you know. Okay, we also have these. We just had these earlier in the yellow, just a few pieces ago. I also have 2 of these in pink. So this is the pink and orange with a yellow half circle. Also kind of a retro look. Post again is right here. So they're going to be about like this. They kind of look like Pac-Mans, don't they? 2 of these in pink. It's just an expression. Number 55. Bauble Bliss in brown. So these are a light brown rhinestone. Not sweet tea colored, not quite gold, but like a tan color. This is the length and size. We have just one pair of these left. Bauble Bliss in brown is number 56, and I do have a necklace that would match those in that color. Let's see, what else do I have up here? I have so many things on my desk. These, Natural Nuance in brown. Let me turn them around on here. It's a nice mixture of the stones. So we've got the tiger's eye in brown up here. And we've got the blue crackle stone down here. We have a nice flower motif on the bottom. And then the little teardrop up here at the top. These are forward-facing hoops. This is my last pair. This is the length and size. So Neutral Nuance in brown, one pair, number 57. We've actually done pretty good. Okay, also the light brown rhinestones. Reflective rhinestones in brown, just one pair of these. This is the length and size. Reflective rhinestones in brown, last pair, number 58. It's a very light brown. Number 59, hoops with a yellow heart. These are called Kiss Up in yellow, and that is a pale yellow. I have 3 pairs of those. You want the Bauble Bliss? Okay. This is the length and size. So Kiss Up in yellow, number 59. I don't remember what color, what number those were. Those were 56. Okay. 56 for Mom. I had to look down and see what they were. They're a nice neutral brown. If you like your flowers and your seed beads, here we go. These are called Japanese Blossoms in orange. So we have a light orange up here, and then we have multicolored strands of the seed beads down here. A little bit of pearly beads as well mixed in here with some dark orange. These are a post earring. Our post is right up here at the top. This is the length and size. These look like little streamers off the bottom. 57 to you, Esley. Japanese Blossoms in orange, just one pair, number 60. 57 and 59. Okay, 57's Esley, 59 is Rosie. Botanical Escape in brown. So these are regular beads. They're in a light brown, in oval shapes, and then we have the flowery filigree. It's okay, I got it. This is the length and size. I just have one pair of these. Botanical Escape in brown is number 61. Let's see. number 62. So light orange. These are called Mediterranean Myth in orange, kind of a peachy orange. So these are slightly egg-shaped. This is the length and size. I have one pair of these left. Mediterranean Myth in orange is number 62. All right, we'll do one more pair. Let's see. What else do I have on my desk? One more pair. Oh, here we go. We didn't have any brass tonight. Downtown Jungle in brass. 61 to you, Ashley. Gotcha. So these are like a reptile skin on one side and flat on this side. This is the length and size. So Downtown Jungle in brass. I also only have one pair of these. These are our last pair for the night. They are number 63. All right. That is everything for tonight. Let me put Esley down for 61, make sure we got that. All right, we will not be here on Friday night. If you missed that, we have our assembly this weekend, so we won't be here Friday night. I will be here again Sunday. We can do a little bit longer show on Sunday if you want to. After that, I will still have a website. I will still have social posts for a little while. We're also doing the boxes, the mystery boxes, 20 pieces for $30, plus the shipping, which has been around $6.50. Kind of depends on the weight. But I charge you about what I'm paying for the shipping. So just depends on how heavy everything is. And no duplicates in the mystery boxes, so that you're able to keep everything for yourself if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Let's see. Everything's $2 from Friday night, this past Friday night through the end of the month. So all those things will be $2. You will be getting 2 invoices though. One from Paparazzi, where I cannot adjust the prices. I'm zeroing everything out. That is just for your information so that you can make sure the pieces are correct. The one that you need to pay is the one that comes from Square, which will just have a number of pieces and a dollar amount. So pay that one after you've reviewed the one from Paparazzi to make sure it's correct. Okay, I think that's everything. You guys have a great week. We're going to cool down a little bit for a few days, so hopefully everybody else does too. We'll get a little bit of a break. Then it's going right back up. It's almost summertime already. We won't talk about that yet. So you guys have a great rest of your Sunday night. Rest up, because tomorrow's Monday morning again.